was it? Welcome to our game room.
That could be a blooper.
Welcome to the game room / office. This is me and Shelly's space that's been renovated. Come on in. All right, so pretty much I'm gonna give you guys a rundown of everything we have in here. And here is kind of where we edit, do work. Shelly's a teacher. She does class work, school work. I'm a sales consultant, so we're gonna do editing in here. Everything's done in here. So we're gonna start with this section over here. So if you didn't know, Shelly and I did our first 5K run, and we completed it. And I hanged my shirt up. I need to frame it, but I put that there just to remind yourself that you could do stuff that you didn't think you could do, because we never did a run before. So yeah. So boom. So you got that. I don't know why that's there, but it's there. So it's there. And shout out to my guy Marv, Cyrus the Stylist. Yeah, I said it right. This is his M8 club hat. This is vintage right here. Like, you guys can't get this. Shout out to my guy Marv. I have it there just to have it there. I have no idea why this hat did. I gotta go. I do use a Sony ZV-E10, and this is like a camera bag for it, just in case I want to travel, whatever, with the camera. But it does stay home. I mostly vlog and stuff on my phone. And I do have I forgot what the heck this thing is even called. Oh, this is a Corsair, I think an HS80, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Now, most of the stuff I have in here, I don't remember the names to it. So, I'm gonna try. Usually people will write things down, they have a script. We do this off the dome. So I got that. I do got the Sony, the PS5 wireless headphones too, that I don't use at all. But when I'm using the PS5, that is actually fire. I picked up this sneaker box thing from the Shoebox store, right? No, not the Shoebox store. What is it called?
The Container Store.
The Container Store. What am I talking about? And I did have a bunch of them, but then I saw someone had this type of style for their sneakers on the wall, and I guess IKEA sells. It's called I forgot what kind of shelf it's called, but IKEA has their own version. There's no IKEA here in Mexico, so I was like, oh, let me get the same thing over Amazon. This thing came mad small because one of these is supposed to hold one pair of sneakers. I put 2 fingers up. And they're so small that only one sneaker fit on the shelf. So we're going to redo all of this. Like, this is going to go away. This is going to go away. I'm going to actually get that IKEA thing. But for right now, it works. I like how it looks. Just kind of going to get rid of that. And this is just some of the sneakers I have. Ever since I moved to New Mexico, I sold all my sneakers. And now I've been slowly trying to get back into it. So, some of my dailies is actually here. And I have some more sneakers in the closet that I don't wear. But we ain't going to look at that. And then come around over here. This is our printer section here. So we got our printer, and I actually want to upgrade this and get like a more industrial type printer for Shelly, because she's a teacher. She prints mad paper all the time. I feel bad for this guy. He's be spitting out paper like crazy. Run through ink. Shelly has a laminator here. We got a nice little fake plant from Target. That's from Target. And then there's more stuff down here. Shredder, organizers. Oh, this guy right here, these are Shelly's go-to. So these are Bose headphones, don't remember the name. So I'm gonna try to link everything we have in here in the description, but I'm not good with these names. But yeah, these things are noise canceling, and then fire. How do they feel, Shelly?
I like them. They're very comfortable, noise canceling.
Fire. And then you come around over here. So this is actually Shelly's gaming PC that we're in the middle of building, but it's been a process of forever, like 4 years or something like that. I don't know. And here's my racing sim setup that actually I think I'm gonna sell. I think I'm gonna put everything here for sale, because this is my PC that I built for myself. And ever since I got my other computer, which we're gonna get over there, I haven't been using this, but I still want to use this to game with my sister, stuff like that too. But I just don't record gaming anymore. I had a channel where I did a lot of gaming and I recorded, but I got away from that. Now I like to do vlogs more, and now I'm doing new car walk around stuff. So I think I'm gonna sell all of this. So I have an Asus monitor. This is my first monitor I ever bought. I bought 2 of these. I gave Shelly one. I have this one. I had a dual monitor set up on my desk, which we're gonna get to, but now it just sits on this TV stand. And I used to have a Samsung curved monitor on here, and now I'm using that on my main desk now. So this is just sitting here. But yeah, I might sell this is a T300 RS, and I think I'm gonna sell this. I even got the pedals with the clutch and everything, and I got the shifter. And look, it's my SI shifter here. I mean, it won't come with that, but and the wheel stand, it's on the wheel stand pro too. But yeah, I might sell this whole setup here. We got Shelly's different types of flower. It's like what is this called? Like a scroll, like a hanging scroll thingamajiggy, something like that. And it gives you a description of different types of flowers. This is actually fire. That's Shelly's. Shelly got this nice little artwork over here as well too. So this room is not done. I am releasing this video to give you guys an update from how it was before versus now, but it's still not done. But it's nice, so I want to show it off. So we got that little fake plant over here. Fake plant, you know, it adds a little, you know, give you good vibes in the room, you know. For this part of the video, I want to go over both of our setups. So this is Shelly's setup. She used to have a white desk that we got from, I don't know, Walmart or somewhere like that. And the width of it was very narrow compared to this desk. And I gave Shelly this Asus monitor she can use when she's using her laptop. And I was like, you know what, you probably need a bigger desk. She's like, nah, I think I'm fine. And I told her to try this one out because we got this desk for a review desk actually. And I was like, try this out. She tried it. She loved how wider it is from the previous desk. So it works out. And now this is part of her setup. I want to start off with the monitor. This is an Asus 24-inch monitor and it's an LED monitor. And this is, I believe, a VG248QE or something like that. I was running this monitor and the monitor you saw back there on my game setup as a dual monitor from my setup for a long time. And I had a change of heart. You know, I'm the type of person where I like to just change things around. So I went away from the dual monitors. And you guys are going to see myself in a second. But Shelly has one and one's going to be for my gaming PC. I just need to get a desk for that PC over there in the corner. But had it for a while. I think eventually we're going to upgrade this and get Shelly a wired screen as well. And something that's a little bit more modern. Because this is a gaming monitor and she don't need a gaming monitor. But it works for right now. Right next to it, we have a M1 MacBook Air. Shelly previously had I don't remember, I think like a 2018 MacBook Air or maybe she had an older MacBook Air. And the M1 chip is just A1, super fast. She can do whatever she needs to do, and she edits actually on the laptop, but not as much as me. She mostly uses it for schoolwork. She has to understand that, I don't know where she got this from, but she had this thing for a minute. She've always used this. It works perfectly fine. To hook this monitor up to the laptop, so she's mostly using this monitor when she's using the laptop. And the laptop actually stays right here because she has this Logitech, like the smaller Logitech keyboard with her Razer mouse. So these two are hooked up to the laptop and she just does everything on the monitor here. So it's pretty cool. This is kind of like a dock almost. And right over here I got some one is a charger, one is the charging cable for the laptop, another one is to hook up to the monitor, and we got this little wire organizer thing here. That way she don't have to keep trying to find the wire. It sits there. And we got some fake plants over here. She does have this phone holder thing for if you want to, I guess, make TikTok or vlog or whatever. Shelly mostly does TikTok. She doesn't really do too much YouTube stuff, but she said she want to get into it. And she does have this, it's like a different types of flowers, and it's like on a scroll, fire. Same thing that we have back on that other wall over there. And she has a vision board up here too. We both got vision boards. We need to fill them up. We will eventually. And all of these items over here are sitting on top of this. It's like I guess like a desk shelf, you will call it. Now, originally, I got one for my setup. Shelly loved it, so she wanted one for hers. And I think this is the closest thing I could have got to match this desk, and I think it looks nice. It flows really well. We got this off of Amazon. It was much cheaper than, I think it's Grove Life, or someone has one that we really liked, but to kind of just start off with this setup, I ain't for spending $100 plus for a desk shelf when Amazon had it cheaper. So got it off of Amazon, and she does have an iPad Air that she uses as well. And over here, she has this mini Logitech keyboard. It's very short compared to her previous keyboard. She loves it. And this actually mouse pad here is a large Razer. Actually, what's the name? I'm gonna get the name for this thing. This thing is called a Razer Galactus Extended Chroma Course Gaming Oversized Mat. That's a long behind name. But we originally got this mat for Shelly's gaming PC, that pink one you saw back there. And we got her a keyboard, a Razer keyboard, Razer mouse as well. Razer everything, this mouse pad. And the build has been kind of put behind the scenes. So This thing has been brand new in the box for years, and I was cleaning out my closet, and I was like, oh, let's put this on your desk, and boom, here we go. And she loves it. It's actually super nice. Got a little coaster here as well. And then for the mouse, I think the mouse exactly is called, let me get the name for this thing. This thing is a Razer Atheris Quartz Proactivity Performance Mouse. So this thing is another long name. Razer like to have long names for their stuff. Bluetooth mouse, or you can have it's like, what is it, 2.4 hertz? Yeah, or Bluetooth, so it's up to you. And it's really nice. You got shortcuts on here. You can change the DPI sensor, scroll wheel, 2 clicks. It's actually a really nice mouse, and she loves it. Feels good to the hand. It matches her pink aesthetic. Originally, we were gonna do a white everything for Shelly, but I don't know, we changed our mind. So we got this thing, and if you're looking at her desk, you probably don't see too much wires because I picked up this wire tray from Amazon, and it hooks onto the back of your desk, and you can hide everything there. She even have a pink outlet. Zoom in, show you guys. She have a pink outlet as well too. So Shelly loves pink, but she have that guy. Shelly actually picked out her own what is this, ergonomic chair as well. This is from Staples, and it's super comfortable. So I made a whole video actually on Shelly's setup. I'm gonna put the link above. You can check that out. We go more deeper into her setup. But yeah, she did pick out this chair, and this thing is nice. Feels good to her back, especially if you're gonna be sitting here for a while. Has some adjustability to it too, but it's comfortable, and that's the most important thing. And coming here in the middle, so we used to have my gaming racing sim right here in the middle, and we just changed gears. So this guy is like a bookshelf, but it's like a ladder style bookshelf, and up top we have some candles, we have some fake plants, some fruits, like a fruit drawing, and more fake plants, and Shelly's Razer. This is her gaming headset. This is what's the name of this one? Like, I'm so bad at names. Like, so this is a Razer Kraken BT Kitty Edition. So Bluetooth headphones. Shelly used it for her gaming. She used the Bose for like work study and stuff like that, but this is mostly for gaming. And we have it sitting on this stand we got off of Amazon as well. Super nice. Down here, I'm gonna have more electronics here, but I have my PlayStation remote, PS5 remote, my GoPro, and then the camera I'm using right now sits right here. And then you have more plants down here, more candles, my Asus modem, and I have a Netgear, Asus router and a Netgear modem. And I'm eventually gonna upgrade to a better router and a better modem as we up our internet. Now let's take a look at my setup. So first thing we're gonna look at is this curved monitor I have. This is a Samsung, what kind of thing is it? This is a Samsung Odyssey G5 curved monitor, 34-inch. And I picked this one up 2-3 years ago, I believe. Super nice. This is the monitor I used for my racing sim when I had it right here in the middle. You guys probably remember this. Now it's my main piece for my setup, and I love this thing. Like, I will choose this over a dual setup any day. I guess I'm just over the whole gaming type feel, and I wanted to go more with an office, roomy, cozy, productive workspace. We actually both did. So super nice. This is also sitting on the same desk shelf that I picked up off of Amazon, and I got that first, and Shelly loved mine, so we picked one up for her to try to match her desk. I try to match my desk, and I think the two different light wood theme thing going on looks really nice. And I do have these Logitech speakers, so it's 2 speakers and a subwoofer down below. I picked these up so most of the stuff is I'm reusing from my old setup, but just doing a different purpose. What's powering everything here is my Mac Studio what do you call this thing? I think it's a Mac Mini Studio? No, Mac Studio. So this is a Mac Mini with the M2 Pro chip. I don't know why I could not get the name, but yeah, this is what's powering everything. I used to use my gaming PC for everything that this is doing now. Now this is my main editor, browser. Well, my MacBook Pro always been my editor, but I use my gaming PC for like uploading videos and web surfing. So I'm always going between my MacBook Pro to my gaming PC back and forth. Now this is everything. I upload all the videos on here, I edit everything here, and this has just been a game changer. Fast, smooth, just everything works. And I do have it sitting on top of a Tree Bleed, I believe is what this brand is called, like a dock. And if you're an editor or you're gonna be using multiple ports on your Mac Mini, this thing is just, you need to get a dock. It don't have to be the Tree Bleed, but just get a dock. I got this one because out of all of the docks that's for the Mac Mini, this one was really high ranking. It costs a little bit more than all the other docks, but so far I love this thing. This thing has a micro SD. Actually, let me zoom in there. This thing has a micro SD slot, a regular SD slot, a CF Express slot, and it got three USB 3.1 ports. These can, I think, read up to 10 gigabytes per second. And these two are USB A's, and this is a USB C, or like a Lightning. And no, it's USB C, not Lightning. What the heck am I talking about? And one thing I don't like about the Mac Mini is it doesn't come with a memory card slot. So I always have to use like a little dongle on the back, and then you have to go around to the back. I have the shelf. It was just annoying. This thing makes my workflow smoother. I can plug my phone into here, upload clips. I can just grab the SD card, plug into here, upload clips. Or I could just plug in my my external hard drive into anything in the front. It's actually really cool. And then on the back, you do have some more ports as well. So I believe you have one more USB-A port back there. And you have two Lightning displays ports in the back. So if I eventually upgrade my monitor here to the Mac display, I can hook up two of them to the dock. Because on the back of the Mac Mini, you have four USB-C ports and two USB-A's, and I think one HDMI, and then that's it. So this gives you more ports, more flexibility. Just, I don't have to get to the back of the studio at all. I mean, I keep calling it studio, the Mac Mini at all. So all the ports is in the back. You're always constantly going back and forth to the back, and I have to, it's just a mess. But having this dock, I'm in love. I do have an Apple wireless phone charger, so I slap my phone on there. So when I'm just, I'm here editing, I just need a quick charge. Just drop my phone on there and let it charge. And I do have my PS5 controller, and I have an Xbox 360 controller there too. It's been a while since I used either of those, but if I ever wanted to get on GTA or use my PS5, I have that. And then sitting under here, see, this is why I love the shelf, because you can store the stuff under here. Sitting under here, this is my baby right here. This is my 2017 MacBook Pro. I edit every video, I mean, minus, the last like month or two, but every video the last few years, all been edited on this guy. And she's been sitting here retiring. I still use her for like when I do my walk around videos, when I do the whole looking at trim walks and stuff like that. But I will sell her and upgrade to a newer MacBook Pro eventually. But right now, she's sitting here. She's my backup for right now. This is my baby girl right here. It's my baby girl. And on the right over here, got some fake plants. I think we got that from Target. Coaster, just like Shelly's, on her desk as well. And I do have a keyboard and mouse that's sitting on a minimum desk setup. And this thing feels so good. It feels good. It's smooth. I forgot the material it's made out of, but I love this thing. That way I'm not on the bare desk. Well, workbench, because this is not even a desk itself. And I do have the Keychron K2 Pro. So this is a mechanical keyboard, customizable. I can pretty much do whatever I want with it. Thing is heavy and hefty, good build quality. And I went with the K2 because it's shorter than my Corsair gaming keyboard that I had before. So you can see it's missing a numpad over here, but look at just how it looks. It looks nice. And I'm using a Logitech, this is an MX Master 3S for Mac. Bro, this mouse is the truth. To be honest, I'm probably never buying another mouse, because I had the Corsair gaming mouse that I was using before, but this thing, like, it's like made for, like, perfectly for your hand, to help with your wrist. There's shortcuts on here. It has the infinity scroll wheel that Logitech is known for, and you can just customize this to all types of shortcuts on here. It's crazy. Like, there's a lot of extra buttons, and you can do whatever you want with it. It's wireless. I've always wanted to go Bluetooth, and what's cool too is you can set this thing to 3 different, I guess, like I can have this paired to my gaming PC and paired to my Mac and something else. And all you gotta do is hit a switch and it'll switch to the other computer automatically. It's actually really cool, but it feels so good to the hand. This has just been my go-to. And these are brown switches too, to get back to the K2 Pro. So the brown switches are still, clicky, but not too loud like all the color switches. But This thing is just fire. Like, I love this thing. It got stands in there and multiple, like 2 different levels you can set up. And same thing with this. This can work with Mac or Windows. And you have a USB-C slot in there too, or you can charge it, or you can make it wired if you wanted to. And it is backlit, so I can have this thing. I'll give you guys some ideas. I can have it do whatever. I can have it like, you can have it spiral, you can have it do whatever. I have the light off, that way it saves the battery, since I'm using it wirelessly, but very customizable. Love this thing. And you guys should be familiar with my Husky desk. So this is it's not, I keep calling it a desk, it's a workbench, but it's adjustable, so I can raise it high or low. Eventually I want to go to a electronic a desk that raise up and down, like a standing desk that has motors or whatever. Ever since I got rid of the gaming PC off of here and just have this space by itself, beautiful. Love this thing. And you probably noticed that my wiring is way better than I've ever had. I've never had my wiring this good in life. Like, since I've started doing stuff like this. That's because I got the same tray that I got for Shelly back there, but mine is tucked up a little bit more, and all my wiring is kind of velcroed, and just I have everything tied up and just neatly placed, and I have the power brick right there, and everything looks good. And then even the wiring from my sound system and from the internet, everything kind of go through the sleeve right here, so you don't see no wires. Like, look how clean this looks. Like, I'm so proud of myself. So I did that. And when I'm sitting in, I also upgraded my chair. I got rid of I think it was like a Staples Vartan chair. I actually sold it. And I picked up this ergonomic, this is I think it's called a Dexley from Staples. Let me double check. So this thing is called, this is a Union Scale Flex Fit Dexley mesh task chair. This thing is so comfortable. I got the Dexley because this thing comes with a headrest, and it's breathable. It's, this one's a little bit wider because there's 2 different versions of this. There's a Dexley and then there's a Hikis or something like that. But I got the Dexley because, one, it's a little bit wider. A lot of people did like this guy. This comes in white. I wanted to match Shelly's chair as well. And this thing is just customizable. The armrest is adjustable. You can adjust the back to go front and back. You have lower lumbar too, and it's adjustable lumbar up and down. And it's just an easy to use chair, and this thing is just super nice, comfortable. And like I said, with the mesh, if you're sitting here for long hours, it's breathable. You won't get swamp cheeks in here or anything like that. I love this chair. And it goes with our aesthetic as well. Like, look at that. Everything's fire. Everything looks super nice. Also, I added some goodies up here. So you have a 8-Gen Civic Si. So this is to represent belly. Even though this is the pre-refresh, I have the refresh. But 8-Gen Si poster up here. Gotta have Queens. Gotta represent Queens. Oops, I'm about to trip over the chair. Gotta have Queens. So this is the map of New York, Queens to be exact. And you just can't forget what you came from, and I have a Visit Jamaica poster up here because my parents are from Jamaica. I am Jamaican, even though I'm born here. That's why I consider myself Jamaican. So just a good reminder of yourself. I just have up here that way, just remember where you're from. And I just threw this in here because Belly's my first real build, and I made a lot of videos on her on the channel of this car, and it's just a good reminder of that car that I'm just gonna keep it forever. And of course, there's a closet over there, but here's my vision board. And I have an NSX up there right now. I put this thing up, I don't know, a few vlogs ago and still never added anything on there. Shelly and I need to work on our vision board, so that's something we are going to do. But vision board, and shout out to Trinity. She made this game room sign for me when I first, I guess when we first moved here in the house. I don't remember, but keeping this thing forever. Got a controller because I'm into gaming. I got a card because I'm into car. Got a computer because I'm in, my computer, my setup, and then Fortnite is on there and keep me gaming. So shout out to Trinity for that. But we're not done with this room though. We definitely still have a lot to go. I can't even forget about this rug. Look at this thing. We picked this thing up from Ashley's Furniture, and this thing is beautiful. Like it's a nice piece in here. That's one thing we were missing with a rug for the game room. The walls are still bare, so we're still gonna add more things to the room. And actually this whole background right here, like this whole wall right here, I think I want to, I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna do, but it's something I'm gonna do with all of this whole wall piece right here. We finished putting the space together, I'll say a month or two ago. So we've been using everything here, kind of getting familiar for some time now. And I will say that the workflow does feel more, I feel more motivated. You know, when you have a space that's just refreshed and it just feels just clear, you know, I'll sit here and just edit a video and it just, you feel a lot better. You know, like that's something you should always do is if you're in a space all the time, find ways to make it more comfortable and more proactive where you want to create something. And if we're going to be making videos, especially me, if I have 2 channels and stuff, I need to have a space where I'm motivated. I don't feel like I'm like dragging myself and have to force myself to do anything. It should just feel good. So that's why we decided to kind of change everything. And also, I guess we're getting older, guys. Like, I don't know, the gaming stuff like just went out the window. Like, I'm just not into it anymore, which is why I'm going to sell my my wheel. And I haven't been using my racing sim for, it's been like, I don't know, like almost a year. I haven't made a video on the racing wheel. Not a year, I'm exaggerating, but it's been months. Now that I have the hitch on the truck, I've been want to bike more, and I just been more into that. So I think I'm gonna spend the money instead of into gaming, more into my biking and then into my car, you know, building my car and stuff. So it just, I don't know, it's just been a change of place. Cause y'all guys remembered my old desk. It was that gaming red and black desk. You remember my seat, you know, you used to remember my whole setup. I had a dual setup. Now look at this thing. This thing just looks like, look at this. This thing just looks cozy, roomy. Like, look at the space. Like we will sit here together and work on what we need to work on, and we just feel just much better. Like I can't explain it. So I suggest that even if you don't need to, let's say you're on a budget and you don't have money to change your setup, just move things around, put things differently. Like most of the stuff here are stuff that I had already, you know, like I know the keyboard and, you know, the computer and everything different, but just change the space around. Like I highly recommend it. You're just gonna feel, your day is just gonna feel much better. So I am gonna end everything here. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little walk around of our new gaming / office, but it's more office space. My computer is not going nowhere. So I still have that corner over there. I'm gonna get a desk over there, have the computer on its own desk, and I'm still gonna game. But the racing sim though, that's just going away. So I'm ending everything here. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna put out more updates in the future because we're not done with this room. We're nowhere near done. I feel like we just got to the point where it's presentable and I can show you guys, but what I have in mind is gonna come to play pretty soon. So thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video.